Maximals, Maximal Primal.
This here is Flak and Shrapnel's gun shop. Pretty catchy, huh? Take a look around. If you see anything you like, I'll be right over here.
Last part we sorted out the fire ants, you know, but heal.
Need to do some killing, eh?
My head hurts. It just came out of nowhere. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, I'm sorry. Let's see what items I've got. Hang on. Oh.
Another satisfied customer. If you...
Perfect. Now we traded it all in, we got a new weapon. Oh, it feels damn good to have this working again. Thank God. Now I just want to head back to the... Oh no, first we've got to go here. We've got to go Greenwich, grab Brian, and then I'll head back to Citadel quickly because I want to see if I can upgrade my armor or like get a better armor set. I don't know, because maybe the Enclave one I got is a bit shit. So
holy m— I hope you found me a place to live. You really found her? Oh, thank you so much. I can't believe everything you've done for me. Most people would have kept on walking when I ran up to them screaming like I did. I'll get my stuff together and move on out there right away. Come visit me sometime.
there we go. Achievement, those. Completed those, okay. Cool, so it's worth completing these missions then, I guess. That's cool. That's good. That's good. Let's go back to the Citadel, but also I need to quickly go AFK. Something's happened, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. Had to do some business. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go into here because I need to see where all the stuff is. But yeah, I need to grab some ammo and maybe some more The bits and bobs. Where do you go when you got shit? Everyone goes to bandit bits. I don't know what the fuck to say, I was stupid.
Hail! Ah, it's good to see you again. The Brotherhood is an old organization going back to the years just after the war. We are but a part of it. What would you like to know? The Brotherhood began on the West Coast. It exists there still. We were dispatched to this location many years ago. In truth, the Brotherhood of Steel has been struggling for years, both here and back home. Honor, truth, courage. These virtues seem to have little meaning in these troubled times, I'm afraid. Ah, now, that's the real question, isn't it? Our orders were, and are, to acquire any and all advanced technology. And we have, to the best of our abilities. But when I realized the extent of the super-mutant threat, I felt it was my responsibility to aid the people in their struggle against them. Unfortunately, my superiors back west disagree with my assessment of the situation. They feel I've grown too attached to the local populace. And they're right. In any event, the Enclave's arrival changes everything.
What do you want, outsider?
I'm trying to think, where can I go to get... Oh, you know, I'll forget it, no. Sure if my armor's that bad, you know, break, which it will. Yeah, it looks like it will. Shit, I need to find... At least to the laboratory. I need to find armory. If I can find that, then who knows what I can get done. Because I would like to get a full set of brand new armor, if possible.
Need something, friend?
Good point. Listen, let's talk about this some more later, okay? I have a decent...
What aid can I offer you, outsider?
Need something, friend?
What aid can I offer you, outsider? It's the best of the Brotherhood, bar none. No one gets in without my say-so. Stay strong.
Well, what aid can I offer you, outsider? What do you... Well, any one of us would see Knight Captain Durga down in the lab, but since you're an outsider, you'll need permission from Elder Lyons. Certainly.
Good, we can just go to the laboratory then I saw earlier, it's not a problem. Go to the laboratory, go in there. That's where all the projects are, so...
You honor us with your presence here.
Might as well just walk on my arm and they all just say, "You honour us with your presence. You honour us with your presence here." Just me walking on like butt cheeks out galore.
You honor us with your presence here.
Damn. Outsiders in the Citadel. Such a pleasure.
What I wanted to know was if there was... You know what? No. Okay, go back up here and leave. It's fine. I'll leave the area, get the independence crap. Actually, that's fine. I don't mind that. I just wonder, like, where do they have their outfits? You know, where do you get your suits? Yada yada yada, you know, like... So we're just gonna walk the way, essentially, and just pray that we can get there.
You've been rather busy lately. Asking questions, investigating. So is that it? You're some kind of investigator? A detective for hire? Or do you have some kind of personal grudge against an innocent android who simply wants to be left alone? Please tell me. I'd really like to know. Well, if that's true, then the first thing you need to do is halt your investigation. No more questions. No more searching. The movement I'm involved with, we help his kind escape their Commonwealth-imposed slavery. We help them disappear. You understand? You really want help? Take this. It's an internal component from the very android you're searching for. Don't ask how I obtained it. Present it to Dr. Zimmer in Rivet City. Tell him the android is dead and that was on the corpse. He'll believe you. Do that and Zimmer will go back to the Commonwealth and leave that poor soul alone. Do that and you'll have saved a man's life. We call ourselves the Railroad. Our mission is the rescue and salvation of synthetic humanoids. Androids, as they're more commonly known.
Or simps in Fallout 4.
Yes, if we are able, but there are others in the wasteland who assist in the plight of human slaves. Our android brethren have only us. Tell you what, You deliver that component to Zimmer and tell him the android is dead, and you can consider yourself a member in good standing. Just understand that this android is now, for all intents and purposes, a man. He looks human, he acts human, he believes he is human. But even if he's not, even if he's a machine, he's capable of rational thought and emotion. So you see, his soul is as human as yours or mine. This person, and he is a person, deserves a chance at freedom. Please, if there's a shred of decency in you, don't take that away from him. You know what you need to do.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So we got... So that quest line's now all... You know, that's just suddenly popped up, so... Let's get to the library, do this, and... Then if we're lucky... We will continue to... Yeah, I was hoping to like pickpocket his whole like, you know.
Hey. Nothing to see here, outsider.
So you say. Can I loot the turret for bullets? That'd be really good if I could. But that means I could join the railroad and help them out. That's interesting. If I can clean up the trash. Just like Gears of War, the way this is going. Normally I wouldn't bother, but obviously I need the ammo, so it's like, you know, I'm gonna take my chances. If that sent me flying, I would have cried. But I save here because I don't want to risk losing that encounter from earlier. So, I'll go that direction and just pray we'll be good. Boom. Perfect. Let's roll for it. If there's guys with guns in here, then fine with me. I got a shotgun that should last me until I'm out.
Hold it. This area is under the authority of the Brotherhood of Steel. Leave immediately. You're awfully brave to be walking around down here by yourself. Are you scavenging the ruins? It seems that we have similar goals in mind. It's rare to meet someone who has proper priorities. I am Senior Scribe Yearling, Order of the Word. I have a proposal for you, if you're interested. Good. My task here is to collect the written works of those who came before, in order to supplement the Brotherhood archives at the Citadel. Although most of the pre-war books have been destroyed, there are a few that have survived, but finding a book in these ruins is difficult. I could have 1,000,000 initiates to comb the ruins, and I'd still never come close to recovering every book that remains undamaged. Precisely. The collected knowledge of a lost age is worth far more than any weapon. So, return here with any books that you find in good condition. I will compensate you for every volume that you bring me. Think on it, and return when you have books to offer me. You have no such... The front desk computer has access to the card catalogs, but it appears that it's lost the connection to the main archives. Here's the password. Now, you might be able to find the central computer further in there, but I'm afraid you'll have to do that without me. I'm a scholar, not a fighter.
So...
Hey, be more careful.
Why is there this in here? Okay, I think we know where this is going.
Mistake.
Best thing is they got one of the shockers, so they repair mine to my heart's content. Okay, I'm gonna quickly fix both. There we go. No, fuck it. When it's like this, I'm not going to waste bullets. Oh, bad looking in the library. It's just like I said, it's a pain. No. I'm sorry, I know I could turn those books in, but these sort of books I actually could use more than the better. Well, these books can help me keep me alive. It feels nice to be in control. So let's go and go to the media archive and see what's down here. If I can fix this up for everyone. No. So much easier. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I guess it's not working anymore. Okay. If there's any more of those bastards up here, then that's fine with me. It means more people to kill.
This should take long. Time to tear. Engaging.
ammunition. See the map, see if we've got like a mini map we can pull up. No, there's more in these rooms, so I've got to try and figure out the way again. So this direction, I think. Just got to be careful because of the that's how thing is. There might be more mines. And there will be, but well, I think these guys have got like, they get very creative. So it would not surprise me at all. Hang on. Let's just see if I can do this. Oh, you know what? More XP for me.
Dead meat sack. It's go time.
Weirdo, just I don't think that would count, would it? See if I can combine them. Oh no. I'm sorry, I'll kill him. Jesus Christ. Why the fuck do you have a missile launcher like that? And you're fucking... That is definitely fucked up. I'm very surprised that they allowed the game to have that, because that's quite extreme. All the frag mines in these little corners. Don't know for a reason that bothers me. Right. I better just save and just do what I was doing before. Alright. Okay, so what about Come on, don't want this to take forever. Did I really not get like anything? Ah, fuck's sake, let's try. For a second I thought it was like a little potion. I don't know why. This is easy, I can now fucking see a bit more as well. Where's that other room? There's another room. There we go, it's here. Around here anyway. What I can do is give some of the pre-war books to them. It's not just about this library, I suppose if I have any I can just give them straight to the person, can't I? Which is fine with me actually. Just the shotgun's getting weaker and weaker and I hate it. The only thing I can do is, you know, just keep getting ammo and try and use the other guns. Or I'm going to try and get as much ammo used as possible. I should have really kept the other shotgun, to be honest, just in case this one does break, but got a missile on me, I don't think that's really what I should be using at this moment in time. Hang on, but is there any more? Because I'm pretty sure I bet there will be. Now whatever, I'll just give them what I found.
Watch it, will you?
Welcome back. Have you been successful in your search for books? Excellent. How many are you willing to trade? Very well. Here is your reward. Use it well, and return with more books when you can. Books represent the collected knowledge of the world before. Everything from a child's storybook to a detailed technical guide has value. By assembling and recording this knowledge, we scribes can analyze it and use it to further the goals of the Brotherhood. Whatever our Elder decides that those goals are, that is. It is not my place to criticize Elder Lyons. All I will say to an outsider is that he is not a traditionalist. That is all. Of course.
Well, let's travel then. Back to Megaton, and then we'll go and do the other one. Actually, no, we're going to return to Thingy first. Instead, because, you know, return to the big guy himself, return to Zimmer, and do that because then we can join the railroad. Hang on, I know what's happened here. Hang on.
Still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse when you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but...
Yeah, it sounds like...
I know you're still out there. I just hope you're...
Oh yeah, we'll do that then. We'll go back home and sort some shit out. First, go to Mora and get that crap done. On the bright side, we can now go back and stop. There we go. But no, I mean that makes sense. It's you know, we've just got to go back there and give them a hand if we can.
Is it there? Are there books? Oh, can I go borrow some? Really? A whole library's worth of data? Right there? Oh, that's great news! So, what did you find? Tell me about it. Well, of course. That's why I sent you in there after all. And good work retrieving it, too. I'll see how much I can work into the guide itself. Oh, and here's a book of mine and some caps for your research. Think of it as pay for a civilization worth of overdue books. It certainly is. With that last bit of info, I'm all done. For all your hard work, I want you to have this mini nuke. I kept meaning to use it to dig a well, but honestly, it just makes me nervous. Now, I just need to do a few last tweaks, and it'll be ready to print and distribute. Thanks for all the help. So cynical. No. I can take care of all that with the few traders I know. What makes you think I'd force you to handle something so dangerous? Now, you should just lie back and bask in the praise for helping with the book. Oh, it's great! Why, with the information here, we'll save hundreds of lives, maybe even thousands. I'll share these with the traders, and soon everyone will know about the Wasteland Survival Guide. But first,
Here, the very first copy of our book goes to you. I couldn't have done it without you, my wasteland survival expert.
A result of your painstaking research. Here we go, the Wasteland Survival Guide. There we go. A result of your painstaking research for the Wasteland Survival Guide, your survival skills have improved.
You got
Please how I can repair this shotgun.
See ya.
Okay. Okay. Why not? Because then I can use it to level up faster.
I'm not supposed to talk.
Right, let's go to Vault 101 and let's try and do this quickly, and if we can go back to Rivet City and turn that mission in, then we'll probably call it a video. If that depends how long this one takes. No, we done quite well there. Like I said, we finally got that little nugget all in the bag and done. The rad roach has got him.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined. Amada's message. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now. Maybe. She isn't the only one, that's for sure. Ever since last night, it's been madness down here. Nothing but trouble. Everything went crazy is what happened. Your dad opened that door, bugs started attacking, and people started going crazy. When the smoke cleared, there were a lot of casualties and not many answers. Didn't help that our doctor had just left either. Really? Well, that would explain a few things, all right. It's a good thing you're here after all. After that night, a lot of your friends started thinking, if it's safe to go outside, why stay down here forever? And that's not the sort of thing the Overseer likes to hear. Things have gotten pretty tense. I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the Overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you. Well, okay. Just be careful down here. The vault's changed, I tell you.
Let's see some old buddies.
That's it, old man. We're opening that door, and to hell with the Overseer's rules.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You're gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? Stay out of this. Holy crap, you're crazy!
We can talk to on this level.
Don't you know enough to stay away? I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels. I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore. Yes, you do.
Damn, look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us. Because you're a goody two-shoes, right? You get off on helping people in trouble. Isn't that why you saved my mom? I bet she'd thank you herself, but she and I ain't exactly on speaking terms at the moment. At least, not when she's sober. But I tell you, your old man had the right idea. I can't stand it down here anymore. You gotta help me get out. Man, screw the entire vault. What about me? Even these rebels just want the option to go outside for lousy trading and stuff. I just want to get the hell out of here for good. Why stay here and be stuck as a barber for my entire life when I could go out there and make my own choices? The damn goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber, you got that? There's a difference. I'm gonna barber the hell out of your hair. Because you've always... Catch you later. Maybe.
Oh my God, you're back! You got my message and actually came back. Oh, thank you! Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight. I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed. But then, I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives. It turns out that all of our parents were in on it. Your dad more than most, I guess. But for some reason, they closed the door when we were babies and swore to pretend the outside was uninhabitable. But now people have died for that lie, and even though we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us try to contact the outside. You're absolutely right. It's not like we want to abandon the vault or anything. Well, Butch does, but he's too big a coward to go out on his own. Most of us had accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. But now we know they don't have to be. After all, it was enough to get you and your dad to leave, so there must be something good out there. I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this.
Oh, pardon me.
You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just, please don't do anything rash or hurt him, all right? But he's still my father. He may have made terrible choices that night, but he's the same person who's always looked out for us before then. Maybe he has some reason. Just please don't kill him. We've already had too many deaths.
I can't promise that. I hate that. I really was hoping, oh yeah, now you can kill him.
I hope you're making progress in my... I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but all he's really doing is condemning us. I thought parents were supposed to want a better world for their children. Well, there's a new world waiting right outside that door, and we're not going to give up until we can reach it.
It's good to see you again.
Okay, I've got to find these rooms and I'm going to stop him.
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make sure nobody ever leaves again.
Ah! Over here! Yeah! Yeah! Oh!
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted. I assume you're talking about the unpleasantness when you left? Yes? Jonas and your father were endangering the future success of this vault and the safety of its residents. I did what I had to do to keep them from destroying all we had achieved here. I only wish I could have prevented it from happening at all. Aha, you're paying attention. Good for you. These vaults were designed to be safe havens for humanity, you see. But more than that, they were designed to test and protect us. And none more so than our Vault 101. We are to be a pure and protected breed of humans, never tainted by the ravages of the war above. And what makes you so certain about that? I can't imagine you're still so naive after spending time in that hell outside. None of them know what the outside is like, and most of them would die out there. Then the rest of us inside would eventually die out too. I won't risk all of our lives just for a few people's passing fancy of taking a wasteland vacation. I hope you can understand that. To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me. Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault? I admit, in the 200 years since the war, our numbers have dwindled a little, but we have enough genetic diversity for a few more generations. My God, you're right. We won't last another 100 years, whether or not we get supplies from the outside. We're the last bastion of pure humanity, and we're doomed. I wish I could share your optimism, but I suppose you have a point in your blathering way. My way won't save our vault's mission, but if I let them contact the outside world, I might be able to save its inhabitants. But I'm not the one to lead them in that. I'm stepping down as overseer. I'll tell Amata that I can think of no more appropriate leader than she.
Wow, that went quite well, surprisingly. I was hoping for a big fight.
You did it. It's been a while, kid. I guess the goat couldn't have predicted how you'd turn out, could it? Remind me to add a question about rescuing your teacher from the vault jail. If the vault ever goes back to normal, that is. By the way, while I was in there, I heard some worrying things from the guards. I heard one of the guards talking about some sort of plan to raid Amata and the rest of us. I didn't hear anything else, but I think he read it on the security terminal. So maybe you can find more there. I'm sure it's bad news for us all. Watch yourself down here.
But either way, we did good. But before we do anything else, we're gonna see Amata, talk to her, and then we'll end it.
You did it!
Amata, everyone, listen closely. After a discussion with your friend, I've made an important decision. In my attempts to keep us all safe, I have been, perhaps, overzealous.
I never thought you'd be back.
But perhaps, worse than that, lives have been stopped. And in my attempts to keep you safe, I have kept you from growing up. I know I have made these mistakes, and I would make them again if I had to do so. That is why I cannot remain your overseer.
Father!
Amata, I appoint you overseer in my place. You've proven you have what it takes to make hard choices for the good of the vaults. I'm just sorry I didn't understand that earlier. Consider it one of many mistakes I've made.
Thank you, Father. I'll do my best to keep us all safe, inside the vault and beyond.
You're welcome, my dear. And now, if you'll excuse me, I feel quite worn down. We'll deal with the details soon, in private. Until then, I'm sure there are people waiting to congratulate you. Why won't you just leave us alone? You've done enough damage!
I'll be back.
That's weird.
I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer. He won't tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him. It's hard to forgive what he's done, but I suppose I can understand why he did it. I'm glad you brought him to his senses. But now there's a new overseer in charge, and I'm planning on opening the vault. This time for good. It's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change. I know you are, and on behalf of the vault, I thank you for all you've done. But there are still many who blame you for everything that happened. So I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go. No, it's not like that. But if you stay, it'll just keep causing more problems. The vault can't take any more infighting. It's just what has to be. It'll be a while before we're ready to really go outside. But once the vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. It's not much, but take this with you to remember.
That's sour. I mean, I'd tell them to fuck themselves.
We'll meet again. I'm sorry, but you have to leave.
Hang on, I'm gonna do one thing. I'm gonna just do something. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna just do this so I can feel good.
Goodbye. I'm sorry, but you have to leave.
Oh! Been murdered! Oh! That's it! That's it!
I'm sorry. I had to. I just felt I had to do it.
Hey.
I'm sorry, but you have to leave. Goodbye. I'm sorry, but you have to leave. Goodbye.
Goodbye. We'll miss you. Goodbye.
Sorry to see you go.
We'll miss you.
Goodbye. We'll miss you.
But hey, why do we have to go?
It's a shame you gotta go. But you'll do okay out there, I'm sure.
Why hey is like why? And I'm sorry, I think it's so retarded that it's like why can't I just kill the rebels? There's that many people who blame me again. Make it clear to those fucking people. I can really convince everyone else, why can't we convince them? Or worst case, kick them out. I just don't understand why the game has to be like, unless everyone has to go.
Good riddance. Get out.
Sorry, I just want to...
Here we go.
That felt good, I'm sorry. But I can't deny how fucked up it is. I'm sorry, I have to say that's fucked up. I came by and helped them. Trouble in the Home Front. Cleared that. I hate that you've been kicked out permanently because a few of them because you didn't you never did anything wrong. That's so fucked up. Oh, I know it's not the final finale, but like I said, that sort of thing feels like I feel spiteful. It's like I feel like you're meant to be a child friend. It's like sorry for everyone else, fuck you, and it's like because your character did jack shit. It's not like you killed that person, you know. You talked. I don't understand because of what your father did. Boom, you have to go. It's like that's so fucked up. Honestly, I hate that story. Those sort of storylines are just so retarded. But no, yeah, anyway, in the next part then, we're gonna continue with the rest of the quests. For example, we're gonna do this. So we're gonna probably head back all the way. Down here. Yeah, we're gonna head back to Rivet City. And then we'll probably continue on with the rest of the quests that we got to do. We'll do that and then do that. So anyway, I'll see you all then. Take care. See ya.